today.
Does the changeup say to him back, "What did I do? I didn't do it. It was the slider."
But he a great kid.
Who made his major league debut earlier this year with the Cleveland Guardians, then was a waiver claim by the Nats.
He goes national TV right here.
Did you ever face a Cy Young Award winner when early in your career and you're thinking,
Yeah.
oh my gosh?
Second day in the big leagues.
We just saw classic Blake Snell when he's on his game right there, guys.
Been in many organizations, raked everywhere he's had, been given the chance. Finally gets to the big leagues. The best.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Jesse Dougherty in the Washington Post had a story this morning about Meneses.
That's right. Your own. Here's the thing: order those bats. Use everybody's bats still. Keep those.
You got to buy your own bats in the minors?
You must know. 0-2 on the ground foul. I bet the sports announcer. He's also on a 2 strikes. Meneses checks his swing and he did not go, says Chris C.
Back leg. Got a hit by pitch on it, but that's. I mean, I had no chance, and to see that. That was the biggest change. You're going. I went from Miguel Batista. He was filthy.
He was special. 2-2. Down low, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good moving parts that Bob Melvin has a chance to work with.
Into center field, and Joey Meneses continues to torment major league pitching. He waited so long to get a chance, and when they do, you never know. Right? You had to have played.
You're playing in rookie ball, and you look on your team, and I'm guilty of it. I'll admit it. I looked at our
every day in, day out. You know how you're going to come to the yard. I think that's a bigger deal. You learn about that as you get older.
1-2 for Luke Voigt. Meneses at first, and that is a good fastball to the outside corner. Just paint for out number 2.
Well, it's
2 down for Lane Thomas.
And I'm still a believer when you face a guy like Blake Snell, your eyes are going to.
How do you approach a guy like that?
Pray.
Become very religious. 1-0 pitch lifted to right field. Soto's back on it. And that is out number 3.
Right.
Yeah.
We've seen it in that first inning.
Ruben Niebla, obviously with the Indians, now Guardians, was
gig at the big league level. Bob Melvin loves him. Good staff to work with. But I think one of the beauties of a pitching, I just felt it made me better because
outside.
You know who was really good was Pat Dobson, the late great Pat Dobson.
Yeah.
We had a relationship to where he would have fun.
I don't know. Please use the word specifically. 2-2, and it's tipped foul. Throughout today's game, including this half inning, you'll see data-driven insights appear behind home plate. All love Google Cloud so much. 2-2 to third. Manny Machado.
Fun to watch.
It's unbelievable.
Mud, have you played chess against Manny Machado?
I have not. I am a chess blocker in.
Do you have to go like walk by and play him?
I would love to, like Bobby Fischer, right?
Like he just
going to walk by and play like 10 different games.
Those are some darn good teams that they had.
I'm going to walk by his locker next time I see him and say, how could you move that rook? Montaigne.
Oh, yes,
Joe Montaigne.
Joe Montaigne.
I always get him in.
Second base. That took a weird bounce by Drury, and Franco is on at first base. That ball just sort of sides. What are you watching in the ball off the bat?
In day games, usually harder.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got the glare. Like just a perfect day here. You got the little glare behind you.
Now that was
like that. They don't make it look that easy. The hops that they take weird hops on you.
We've been desensitized.
Well, it's always sunny there, but the moment you get a day game and you get some bad reads right off the bat.
Perfect septum. Swing and a miss on a fastball from Snell.
I believe that Blake Snell, when he gets in trouble, he can.
That's one thing the Nats, Kevin, you know, the Nats have not been a big swing and miss team this year.
No. Close to 100 while being here. But the action, getting balls in plan, sticking with the plan, then sometimes you just got to go out there and compete.
Fastball again. I mean, Mud, that's what you're talking about. Just
for some of your other younger players, who specifically are you excited to get an opportunity here the next couple of months?
There's going to be a lot of guys that we're going to give.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, thank you.
If Joey keeps doing what he's doing, he might have the key to the city. And thank you. I frequented Chain Bridge Road and assorted other ports of call when I lived here for 9 months.
But that's the biggest thing, though, is
a lot, I'm sure, in the minors, like, hey, if they just gave me a chance, I know I'd do it. Well, here it is.
Here it is.
Right?
Absolutely.
And another thing, the opportunity, the big.
Eric Green's son, #1 overall pick years ago in the NFL.
Who just hit his first home run, right? Elijah Green just hit it.
Let's call it what it is.
Sure.
It's not easy to do what he had to do. But he had to look out for the organization, his right to do that and turn it down. Doesn't mean that fans are going to be happy with it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Mike Rizzo did what was best for makes it a good trade in the end.
And they got good kids as well. The Nationals did. We're talking about people. And plus 5 really that's 1,000.
Yeah. So
quick math.
New math.
Center field. This one's slicing a little bit. Grisham is there. And 2 down. All of my Scrabble tiles I've been waiting to hear, but still no word.
I'm going to have the greatest broadcast ever.
Life-changing. Grisham in center field, and he makes the catch.
So we got the nice the clubhouse there.
Okay.
And the other one, not so much.
So you didn't use the visitors clubhouse there. You used the MLS one.
Yeah, all good. You know, same old, same old.
See what Luke does here. If the working in the cage is going to pay off this at bat, being the hitter, see if he stays a little taller on that backside.
What are we watching?
See him break down there? Did you see that?
Everything goes back, his knee and everything. Hide that back knee. Ultimately, you don't want your back knee to get outside your foot, your back foot. Laying back and trying, there's a lot of movement. Staying strong on the inside part of that back knee, huge.
So what about that swing there?
Missed it. I mean, the ball, Blake Snell's fastball is really good.
There it is.
They went same spot.
And that's a strike probably. That's got to be the maddening part as a hitter, Kevin, because like you go in the cage, you do your work.
Right. A chance. I have a chance. And that's a part of the process of hitting.
I don't see how hitters do it. I quite frankly.
Like you last night.
I really don't.
You Darvish last one spot. You have to. And hope he gets it there.
Yeah, so I was. You just clear your mind. Like how do you deal with that?
Tip your cap.
Every time.
Or you try to put on the emergency swing.
Well, that was a lot.
A lot of that.
I mean, that's the thing is they talk about the A swing all the time, right? Contingency plans when you're at the plate. You got to have that fight mode. Now you can know the first 2 strikes. You can take your A swing all you want. But look at the last at bat. Ball maybe middle away.
Yeah.
Hammers it. It's an out.
Yes, he did. They always go, by the way.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
They don't. Yeah.
Of you being mad.
Oh, I got thrown out here. My only big league throw out was here against Strasburg. Didn't go. Absolutely not. It was more on the bat toss and helmet toss and maybe something I called him.
Probably shouldn't do that, Kev.
Curveballs here. 1 for a strike, 1 out of the zone. Quickly 0-2. Let's see what he does here. He's got so many. Yeah, I was just going to say, up the ladder or bounce another curveball.
What's he throwing here?
I'm going to go breaking ball down.
I'm going fastball. Oh, it was slider. Sorry.
Yeah, breaking ball. Right.
As you were that
Evident today.
16 of them. There's strike 1. He pops into front.
He just hasn't had the feel for it. Maybe it. I'll have to ask him about that. Hey, when you were warming up today, was it your intent to just shelve the changeup? Maybe he threw a few and just felt, nah, not today.
That's a great day at the office.
Right?
That was, by the way, the swings and misses there. StatCast present.
And he's throwing it in areas that I feel like they're looking for, but just not there. Good play by
The curveball.
Oh, it just throws the wrench in everything as a hitter.
Look, he's laid on. Look at 96 right down the middle, and he's laid on it.
You throw something that slow, now you got to. Now that's in the back of your mind. Because usually I feel like against Blake Snell, you're going, I'm going to be at 2.
Here we go. 3-2. There's a curveball, and it goes to third. Manny Machado holds the line.
Hit it to the wrong guy.
As it does under such calm. Really seems inhuman sometimes, doesn't it?
Yes.
He has that accurate arm that's firm that he could just he's never panicked.
That's the thing too, Kevin. His accuracy.
1-1 Barrera.
You know, I think another thing for these Nationals hitters, Kevin,
who's got some nasty stuff.
That was 98 on the fastball, so he pinpointed them to the out.
I mean, he has some good stuff going right now.
There's that first pitch curveball I was talking about.
It's just, yeah.
More strikeouts than innings pitched, except for the first one. 5 for 5 there. 5 innings, 5 punchies.
A guy like Blake Snell.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think there's let's see if I get this straight. I remember.
And when they're
I think there's a direct correlation between that.
You feel like when the guys are trying to be perfect, it's either one
defense because they're afraid they want to make the perfect pitch.
Oh, that's interesting psychologically. Is this to center field is catchable for Grisham.
Big on Chorizo. By the way, a little FYI, Chorizo's in Milwaukee. The hat's a little heavier than most.
We're behind 2-0 all day.
That's impressive. I mean, we know he's painting, but that is 1-1. Man, that's a slider off the inside
right here and get that freeze on the outside part.
He tried to.
He's only faced 2 over the minimum this afternoon.
Kill in the Sportscaster Comedy Cellar.
Oh man. Never know, he's still in it.
Check swing, bouncer, foul, first base side.
See,
looks like off speed here, Kevin.
2-2. Struck him out with that slider just off the inside corner again. First pitch to Alex Call for ball 1.
You should hear some of the interviews. We put the cans on him and it could be
helps right here.
Could be absolutely good call by a former hitter. But you know what though, if they Yacker coming right here. Wow.
And he got it in for a strike
today.
Yep. Cliff Lee could do that to you all day long.
Cliff Lee. Wow.
Right? He attacked you in so many different ways. I would never say was easy hitting, but you have to attack early. He had multiple ways to get you, and he read swings better than anybody.
How about that slider? That slider had more vertical to it. 2 down from Meneses. Strike 1.
And it is.
Look at you, Franzen.
Well, the game's way easier up here.
Oh, isn't it though?
Yeah. I just love facing. This is a different thought though, because the guy's throwing 96, 97 from that side with, you know, the ability to locate.
Look at this. This is great, isn't it? Challenge him. Ooh, there's a changeup.
But why? Because he's taken a.
That's what I would throw.
Oh my goodness, that was a croquet mallet down the right field line. And they were not hitting the ball well. They haven't all year. And we walked into Mark Kotze's office and he had cricket on the TV.
Bat is flat. It's got a little curvature to it, but
it's a long game.
You sound like an aficionado.
No, I have watched. I've learned to appreciate the game. I want to learn more about it, but I think
see the lingo down.
See if Luke breaks down here. That back leg.
This one gets away from Alfaro, and Meneses up to second. That's the first runner.
He knows speed of runner. Number one thing pre-pitch as an infielder. Wow. Speed of runner first.
Yeah.
What's second?
I'll go back there too.
2-2.
That's a good swing right there. That's the one that, I mean,
take your pick.
Flip
right?
a coin,
no,
right?
it's the truth.
He went fastball away, 3-2.
That's I can't do anything other than that.
It was a fastball into right field. The sun in play again.